There's no band. It's the use. This is Once Upon a Time at Horror Kung Fu Theater for you. Once upon a time. And you know, you are watching the past. This happened in your past. We are out of here when you're watching this. Long gone. This is the past, and you are in my future. You are watching this in my future. This was then. You are now. But I'm now here now, and you're future now. Something like that. But you know, I am stuck on your TV screen. You're watching me on your screen, and I'm two-dimensional. You are three-dimensional in time and space, in four-dimensional time-space. And I'm two-dimensional on your TV screen. I am in flatland, only sideways stuff, only flat me. And it's like I can't get out of your TV screen. Problem is, I wonder what a one-dimensional world would be like in line land if we were all just on one line. Well,
what the hell?
Yeah, that's stupid. That's science. That's too intelligent for this show.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, you know, David Bowie passed away, and it's a sad day. And David Bowie, though, he's with Elvis. He's with Janis Joplin. He's with Jimmy. He's with Frank Sinatra, John Lennon, and all those other singers. Well, somewhere they're up in rock and roll, musician heaven, probably jamming with each other, doing songs, I think, I guess, I don't know, maybe. Well, right now, I am playing a game called Really Groping, because that's kind of what we do on this show. Number one, if you make love to a fish, does the fish know what you're doing? Number two, you can roll your donuts down the street. That way you'll get less cavities. It's sort of like taking candy away from a baby. No matter what mama says, take the candy away. That way the baby won't get cavities. Number three, kids, go outside, tear up your driveway, and you can see all the bugs underneath. Number four.
What the hell?
Suppose a bunch of dogs surround you when you're walking along the street. Did you know that if you lick them, they'll understand? Dogs know what licking is. You'll save yourself, especially if you don't have any hamburgers to bribe them with. I used to take hamburgers and throw them, and that would get the dogs to go over there so I can go that way and over a fence. Anybody out there? I am absolutely sure. Now this is number five. I am absolutely sure that you could be the first on your block. No doubt. You will be the one that shines. It will be your day. Nobody else, no doubt, has a pet hippopotamus. Get a hippopotamus, you will be the gleam of the neighborhood. You will be the first. Even if you get, say, a cockroach habitat. Who has a cockroach habitat? You know, like a big tank full of cockroaches. Kids have ant farms. That's cool. Dogs and cats, they have run of the mill. Who needs them?
Married to a hippopotamus.
What'd you say?
What if you're married to a hippopotamus?
Married to a hippopotamus. Wow. I guess it's possible. You know, there's people that have sex with animals, bestiality and beasters or beast something. I've seen it.
Bestiality.
I've seen it, and I know it happens. I mean, a horse's thing is that long. Boy, do girls get a thrill out of that. No. Especially the big fat woman. You know, you got to be a big fat woman to take on a horse. Why did you bring this subject up? This is naughty stuff. Let's go on to, say, number 7. Personally, I think all the sickle riders, they're just grown-up kids, you know. I think those guys on Harleys and the clubs and on those layback sickles with ape hangers, they should all be required to put baseball cards in their spokes so it'll click like a million times when they're rolling down the streets. That would be so cool because it's such a cool noise. I really like the noise that it makes with baseball cards and football cards in your spokes. I used to do that when I was a kid. Let's go on to number 8. I see you looking at me. You know, I'm watching you too. You are looking at me and I'm watching you. and I see you looking at me. I'd get closer, but I can't move this chair. I want to get real close right to my eye. Well, we're going to go on to something else now that's more serious and important. There's been storms recently, and I went to the beach. I just happened to go to the beach, and there on the beach after the storms was the washout from all the city inner area that all those stupid people put their trash and toys and junk in the gutter and in the yards and let it run down the gutters in the rains. You know, it all ends up at the beach. And I got lots of it right here. For instance, look at all these lighters I found. Man, I thought I was going to save a lot of money on all these. These are so cool. None of them work, of course. So you know what I do? I throw them in the campfire and watch them explode. The ones with the most fuel explode the most. Sounds like a gunshot. So you go one of those beach like Dockweiler's, what happens is they hear the gunshot and they all pull out their gun because they all know that there's shooting going on. And what happens, you trick one of them and they'll start shooting and they'll shoot each other and kill each other. Well, you know what else I found at the beach? Look at all these treasures. Rusty old spray paint cans full of paint. Oh yeah, I found a lot of them. I cut them open because I get the marbles out of them. I collect the marbles in spray paint cans. I don't care about the paint. Pine cones, toys, junk. Look, I found a wooden shoe. Now, the hell is that for? I don't know. Toys, fishing equipment, super balls, tennis balls, corks, pens and pencils, bottles, wooden things. And if you're really lucky, you can find a slimy, dirty, old wet Barbie. Here's a butterfly, a flattened something. Lots of stupid jewelry washes up all the time, man. Teenage girls are so careless, they lose stuff. Chapstick galore. Pens and pencils galore everywhere, like millions of them. And
is the chapstick any good still?
oh yeah, it's always good.
Yeah, I love it.
Now I can do some smooching and kissing. And Christmas ornaments after Christmas, and more tennis balls, and wooden things, and round things, candy canes, toys. There's some goo in here you're supposed to spread on your ugly-ass pimples. And super ball with a smiley face, and pieces of stuff, electronics and things, and reflectors, and nowadays the kids have these dart guns, and there's like 1 million of these wash up on the beach. They're everywhere. Rubbers, still in the package.
Oh.
You know what I can
What
do?
a find.
You know what I could do with this to a mermaid? Wow. Now, what else is there junk here? Look, I found a softball, hard balls, a wooden thing that I don't know, it's just kind of there's a flower in it. Ping pong balls galore, golf balls, and light bulbs are cool because they float. So do bottles and jars, they float. So you find a lot of these on the beach. Just go walking along. They're all dirty and scary and probably full of bacteria that will eat you alive if you lick one of those things. But
He's not kidding, ladies and gentlemen. He really found those things.
yeah, at the beach. And here is a toothbrush. Squirt guns and all sorts of other junk. I just brought a sample.
You ever find money?
Money, yeah, you find money and coins. The best way to find coins is after a big windstorm because it blows the sand away and there's coins, bottle caps, pull tabs, washers, nuts and bolts, anything that's heavy and metal is still on the beach. They lose it in the summer, so if you got a windstorm just after summer, that's the best time. Or you go hanging around the gym equipment and all they watch money fall out of their pockets when they spin around. I go snorkeling. Once in a while I see dollar bills floating around in the water because they lose it out of their pockets. Credit cards, other important papers sometimes floating around in the water. Well, you know what?
You ever find any bodies?
I find dead seals sometimes, like they've been shot or something. I think they make noise and the residents don't like it, so they shoot them. I think that's what happens. I'm not sure. dead birds sometimes, the seagulls. Oh, it's so sad. Cormorants get washed up, and it's the way it goes. Look at these. These are so cool. Well, I'm going to be signing off right now, but I will be back. So time for me to scram. I'll be back later. Yeah, bye.
Woo!
Thank you.
What a transition.
The best show in the whole
Is
world
that a transition?
This was
in the
it.
last 10 minutes.
This has been an educational show
I'm
today.
signing off. Okay. That's a transition right there.
Soggy rubbers are my friend. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is he supposed to be in track 7?
Yeah, what happened to track 7?
Track 7.
I see what's going on. I'm supposed to work.
You gotta leave it in there.
Louder! Louder! A long, tall Texan. I ride a big white donkey. Well, I'm a long, tall Texan. I ride a big white donkey. When people look at me, they say, is that your ass? Yeah, my other one. Long, tall Texan. I wear a stupid blue hat. Well, I'm a long, tall Texan. I wear a stupid girly hat. When people look at me, they say, is that your hat? Yeah, touch it, now kill ya. I'm going down the street with my shining badge, my spurs jangling at my feet. I've seen a man coming with a gun and well, I just can't be beat. Well, I'm a long, tall Texan. I enforce justice for the law. Well, I'm a long, tall Texan. I enforce justice for the law. When people look at me, they say, is you law? Yeah, I'll put you in jail. Giddy up!
Beautiful.
Yeah, I tried to make it stupid as I could.
Watch out for the cord.
Oh yeah, darn, I always forget that.